Good evening to our guests on the Newshour tonight. Brigadier V. Mahalingam, defense expert, joining us from our Noida studio. Lalit Ambardar, activist, joining us from our Noida studio. We also have Arison Singh, defense analyst. Good evening, sirs. And GVL Narasimha Rao, national spokesperson of the BJP. And from Srinagar, we have Inamul Nabi, spokesperson of the Awami Ittehad Party. And Irfan Hafiz Loan, lawyer and activist. We'll also have Dr. Taslim Ahmed Rahmani joining us in just a bit. But let me ask Irfan Hafiz Loan, how would you react to what the IG Munir Khan said, Irfan Hafiz Loan? Is this not an act of cowardice? Are they soldiers? They use women and children as shields?
See, what police says or government says, we can't take it as a gospel truth.
Oh.
Just,
your own IG.
Just hear me out, please.
Your own IG, you will not believe.
Mr. Anand, okay. I want to make few valid points in my opinion.
We'll decide
please
the validity, but please make your points.
Yes. See, for the sake of arguments, if it is presumed true that whatever Major Gogoi did, he did with bona fide intentions. But government registered FIR and ordered enquiry. But pending enquiry, he was rewarded. Government didn't wait for the outcome of enquiry.
What did he do?
And he was rewarded.
He saved lives.
And what message
he saved lives.
Very dangerous
you talk about these
to condemn what has happened. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for some enquiry to come and tell you that what's the today?
Chhati Singhpora happened.
Why did you not condemn till now?
Happened.
What are you waiting for?
Same people said we neutralized terrorists. Later on in Patribal, 5 innocents who were dubbed as terrorists.
Don't digress from the discussion. Talk today. What is happening today?
They were made to move from pillar to post.
Brigadier Malingam.
And it was the intervention
I would have expected Irfan Hafiz Loan to come out and say, first of all, I would have expected Irfan Hafiz Loan to come out and say, first of all, those people who defaced and who brutally killed 6 Kashmiris, 5 constables and SHO Firozdar, they deserved a death they got the death they deserved. I would have expected Irfan Hafiz Loan to say that, but he will not say it. He will not say it.
Police never said that these civilians were trying to break cordon.
Terrorists took 17 civilians, including children, women and elderly persons as hostages. IG Munir Khan says this.
You're shamelessly justifying.
Irfan Hafiz Loan.
Irfan Hafiz Loan. Tell you a few things
Irfan Hafiz Loan.
First of all,
you have a conscience, I hope.
Saved those 17 people. Those operations were halted for that specific time to save those people. You did not have the courtesy of saying a word.
They were not trying to break
out of those 2
they were
people,
not approaching
one man was a Pakistani national. What you wanted
they
wanted to get him out of that. You wanted him to go out. And that is why you are
this is what the police said.
You indulge in brazen human rights violations.
Irfan Loan, hear me out.
Which human rights violation are you talking about? With 17 people.
No. They are trying to they are deflecting the issue. They are deflecting the issue because these people, sir, when they come out and condemn and come out and say so many civilians have died, they never come out and say these civilians were advised. Arison Singh, sir, and Brigadier Malingam, come in on this. These people never come out and say.
I want to bring one thing to the notice of this gentleman with regard to human rights.
Yes.
He opened his mouth and said human rights. Now let me tell you what the Geneva Convention Protocol 2 says about the responsibility of the nation. Let me read that particular portion. Nothing in this protocol.
Mr. Brigadier, what about Article 5 of International Declaration on Human Rights?
Hold on.
Article 5
Hold on,
provides...
it is human rights.
Article 5
Let him read. Let Irfan Lone, allow Brigadier Malingam to read. Irfan Lone, allow Brigadier Malingam to read. Then you come with your counter.
Read what the Human Rights Protocol 2,
yes, go ahead, sir.
1977 reads, a very small portion. Nothing in this protocol shall be invoked for the purpose of affecting the sovereignty of the state or the responsibility of the government by all legal means to maintain, re-establish order in the state, or to defend the national unity and territorial integrity of the state. That is what it said.
Mr. Anand, you also justified inhuman acts of Major Gogoi.
Sir, my point is, Irfan Hafiz Lone. Irfan Hafiz Lone.
How it happens within a
the more you talk, don't talk about Major Gogoi, talk about Bashir Lashkari and his aide.
Banners. It was pre-planned.
Now tonight you will not talk about what happened last time. You will not talk about this encounter. My point, Irfan Hafiz Lone, and I'm bringing in RSN Singh and Lalit Ambardar on this. One sec, sir. They will never come out and say. They will always come out and talk about civilians who died. They will always talk about civilians who get injured. But they will never say, RSN Singh or Brigadier Mahalingam, that these civilians have been told even before the encounter begins, that these people have been told, don't come in the line of fire, don't come here, don't get into the crossfire, stay away. These are call-outs which are made even when the encounter is happening. These are call-outs which are made even before an encounter begins. But they come there in the line of fire, they get hurt. When a Major Gogoi saves so many lives, you have a problem. Had he turned around and fired at them and had so many other people died, innocents died, they would have created a bigger problem. They will never come out and say that these people are not supposed to be there. They are advised not just by the government but also by the forces before and even when the encounter is going on.
No, that
is what happens. You will never say that.
That was pre-planned.
The other aspect I'll come to in just a bit. RSN Singh, sir.
How we manage loudspeaker?
Colonel Singh, what happens with the loudspeakers and what the mosques are used for and what social media is used for, I know. I will read that out also. You never condemn that. You never condemn that, Irfan Lone. Why don't you do that? You will never condemn that. How is a place for religion used for politics? How is a place for religion used to advocate violence? How is that being done? You will never condemn that. You will never condemn the fact that these cowards when they are cornered, will send out messages कि हमें बचाओ, हमें बचाओ, हमें बचाओ. क्यों? लड़ने की हिम्मत नहीं है, ताकत नहीं है तो बंदूक छोड़ो, चूड़ियां पहन लो. Don't say हमें बचाओ. RSN Singh.
Shame on you people.
RSN Singh.
Mr. Lone. Yeah, Anand, now look, why did the, terrorists, why do the terrorists go in for this kind of a cowardly tactics? Let me tell you, in some corner of their heart, somewhere they are convinced that the Indian army is a humane army. Its men are men of character. They will avoid collateral damage.
There are people like you who are black sheep.
They will not fire indiscriminately.
Who are black sheep.
They will observe fire discipline.
RSN Singh, ignore him. He's talking about himself.
Human shield. And let me tell you what are Kashmiris doing. 6 policemen killed by Kashmiris, DSP lynched by Kashmiris, stone pelters trying to stop reinforcement so that Kashmiris could be killed. Kashmir is at war with itself. Nobody is fighting. Nobody is against Kashmiris. The Kashmiris are at war with themselves for a very, very long time. Because you have a total monochromatic
and you bloodless people, you stone-hearted people, you celebrate these killings. You celebrate these killings. You want to keep on boiling because it suits the you.
very sleazy.
You want to
sleazy
keep
form
God
of
boiling,
jihad.
it suits you.
It's a very sleazy
You
form
have
of
vested
jihad
interests.
that you are pursuing.
You're bloodless
This is what
people.
is
Now,
not. It's
Arison
this
Singh,
warfare
sir,
that is
You're
not
and Irfan
yellow
Lone.
belly people.
Colonel Arison Singh and
Yellow
Irfan
belly
Lone.
people.
Colonel Arison Singh and
These
Irfan
are
Lone.
Quranic
Let them deny
then
the fact.
You better check your facts.
Yes, they don't.
And
They don't come.
Mr. Lone,
They don't come check.
On the contrary, Mr. Lone, look at the Pakistan
you people,
army which you
Mr.
are
Anand
defending to
Narasimhan,
war.
you're rubbing
On the
salt on
slightest of
our
pretext.
wounds.
Let me tell you one
You're
second.
rubbing salt
We are
on
calling.
our wounds.
No, the people.
Instead of
Colonel Arison Singh. Colonel Arison Singh, please wait. Colonel Arison Singh, please wait. Irfan Lone. Irfan Lone.
Innocent killing.
Irfan Lone and Colonel Arison Singh.
Luxury.
Please wait. Please wait.
Human shield.
No, please wait. I'll tell you, sir. I'll tell you. I'll tell our viewers tonight. Sir,
Pakistan
allow me this.
Is an army of animals.
Allow me.
That is the difference.
Allow me this. Allow me this.
And that is why they
Allow
don't
me
use
this,
the
sir.
human
This is a
shield.
fact that these people will never come out and tell. Lalit Ambardar and GVL Narasimha Rao. This is a fact. Dr. Taslim Ahmad Rahmani also with us. Good evening. This is a fact that people will never come out and say, because they will never come out. They tell us that we don't present the both sides of the story. They never present the right side of the story. They never come out and say the
We
truth.
condemn.
They never come out and say. No, wait, Irfan Lone. Wait, Irfan Lone. Wait, Irfan Lone. Wait, Irfan Lone. Army chief. Forget the army. No, along with the army chief. Wait, Irfan Lone.
Not like you.
Yes, Lalit Ambardar. Lalit Ambardar, come in. After that, I'll make my point before we go to GVL Narasimha Rao. Yes, Lalit Ambardar.
Yes, let me make my point quickly.
Yes.
Let me make my point quickly. Number
how
one,
do you compare the Indian army with the Pakistan army?
denial is quintessential characteristic of Kashmiri Islamists. No one
I have seen
executed
Jallianwala Bagh in
genocide.
Kashmir.
No
I have seen
one
Vijayawada massacre.
killed Lieutenant
I have seen
Umar
Gaupadam
Fayaz.
massacre.
No one
I have seen
lynched.
Sopore
No one
massacre.
stoned to death. DSP Ayub. That
And
is
you
a
people
typical
shamelessly
characteristic of Kashmiri
justify those
Islamists.
massacres.
They will never accept what brutality they have brought Kashmir to. Number one. Number two, Anand, taking hostages as a human shield is a typical of Islamist movements everywhere in the world. The reports coming in from Mosul, where Islamists, the IS is being thrashed out, you have seen the stories of misery from the people. And some of them they welcomed because of their sectional affiliations with IS. They received ISIS there in Mosul. They are now screaming, crying. You see the kind of condition they are in. And Kashmir is heading towards that. They are talking about what Major
Nobody is going to buy
Just
this.
imagine.
Nobody is going to buy this argument. Nobody is going to buy this argument.
What they did to DSP Ayub. Just imagine if Major Gogoi had not taken that strategic decision. What these mobs would have done. 1,000 of them, they would have linked those mobs. Or Gogoi would have been forced to shoot.
We are not like Yogi.
Who
said that
thrive on
women should be
casualty.
raped.
They thrive on blood. They thrive
We are
on
not
killing
like
and
you.
getting killed.
Who
That is what
celebrate
Kashmir
Nathura
This is
Gowda.
something they all know.
Who pay tribute
Lalit
to
Ambardar,
Nathura
Lalit
Gowda.
Ambardar, Irfan Lone, calm down. Calm down. Wait. Now let me read out something. You guys.
Uma Bharati said demolition
Irfan
of
Lone.
Babri Masjid is
Irfan
still
Lone.
for her.
Can I
And you
expect?
can mock.
Can I expect? Can I? See, I'll tell you, sir. Can I expect some decorum here? Irfan Lone, can I please request for some decorum? Lalit Ambardar, please wait. Lalit Ambardar, please wait.
And beg for their
Lalit Ambardar, please wait. Please wait. 27 militants. 27 militants have escaped. Please wait, sir. Please wait. 27 militants have escaped because of what? Because why? Because the counter-terror operations have been derailed every time. How? SMSs and messages go out. Messages which are through which, you know how messages are sent out? Messages are sent out using SIM cards which have got special transmitters that trace locations automatically give. Now please tell me, why aren't you saying anything to those people who come in the line of fire deliberately? Irfan Lone, I said maintain decorum. I don't want to raise my voice. I don't want to shout. Don't do this, Irfan Lone. Don't try and defeat your cause already because you have lost it. You've got to make a rational argument. I've allowed you to make a rational argument. Now listen to what I have to say.
Encouraged by the
Lalit Ambardar, please wait. Lalit Ambardar, please wait. Please wait, sir. Please wait. Please wait. I don't want to unnecessarily raise my voice here, because what I'm trying to put out is a fact. The fact is that 27 terrorists have escaped because you guys have deliberately tried to derail the law and order process. Then, 6 occasions, a counter-terrorism operation had to be called off because of the number of civilians present there, and people and the forces did not want to endanger lives. Abu Dujana escaped twice. Why? Because there were people who goaded the locals to ask and encourage the terrorists to support the terrorists. Why did the forces could have gunned them all down? They didn't. A terrorist escaped, but lives were saved. Today, even yesterday, sir, 17 lives were saved, despite them being used as human shields. But you will not commend the forces. You will not commend the forces. Inamul Nabi, hang on. GVL Narasimha Rao. Wait, Inamul Nabi, I'll come to you, sir. I'll come to you. No, let GVL Narasimha Rao and Dr. Rahmani also speak. Okay. Please. GVL Narasimha Rao.
Anand.
43.
Anand, first of all, my congratulations to the security forces, to the Jammu and Kashmir police, the army and the CRPF, which have together avenged killing of 6 policemen, including the SHO Firoz Dar.
Yes, you want to kill
I think it was required.
Because you want to grab the land.
Who killed Firoz Dar in Inamul Nabi?
You need Kashmir without Kashmiri.
Who killed Firoz Dar? Who killed Firoz Dar? Firoz Dar was not a Kashmiri. Who killed Mohammad Ayub Pandit? Who killed Umar Fayaz? They were not Kashmiri. Who killed the other 5 constables? They were not Kashmiri. They were not Kashmiri. Inamul Nabi. Inamul Nabi. I hope you have a conscience.
Honest comes on you.
GVL Narasimha Rao.
Like you.
GVL Narasimha Rao. GVL Narasimha Rao. GVL Narasimha Rao. Yeah, I know. Now GVL, you see what happens, GVL. You see, sir. They will speak non-stop tonight because they have no defense.
Complete my statement.
They will try and disrupt the debate because they have no defense. That's what they do every time.
Why Major
There you go. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao.
There are
Inamul Nabi.
Keep quiet for a moment.
He was afraid of
Can I expect some decorum from you? Can I expect some decorum from you? Do I have to continue to remind you every time, sir? Do I have to continue to remind you every time, sir? Please wait.
Why he is not in
Please
jail?
wait. Please wait, Inamul Nabi. You will get your turn. Don't interrupt. Last time I'm telling you, don't interrupt. Don't interrupt. Let GVL Narasimha Rao make his point.
What you will do?
Let GVL Narasimha Rao make his point, then you rebut him. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao.
Now, Anand, there are 2 kinds of stone pelters, paid park agents. One throwing stones at the security forces, another stone pelters who are appearing on television debates. They are tone pelters, T-O-N-E, tone. They want to disrupt debates. They want to pelt. They want to disrupt debates. They have no argument. They don't consider
Inamul Nabi, hand down, voice down, let him complete.
They do not consider the army, the lieutenant general who got killed. They don't consider him their own.
Who are celebrating?
They are only paid agents. They are rallying behind Syed Salahuddin. Let them answer some tough questions. Are they agents of Salahuddin? What do they think about Syed Salahuddin? What do they think about Bashir, who was killed in the terrorist who was being killed yesterday? What do they think about Delhi? What do they think about the JNK police who have been killed? Let us understand whether the people whom we are debating with are they Indian Kashmiris, are they paid agents of Pakistan? Let us get that clarity before we debate with them. Why do we need to have these hypocrites? We might as well debate with directly agents of Hizbul Mujahideen.
People love him.
If these people
This is the love of Kashmir for the freedom fighters.
Let them tell us.
They come out in thousands.
Now, GVL Narasimha Rao. GVL Narasimha Rao.
People kiss.
GVL Narasimha Rao. Just wait, sir. Wait, sir.
People kiss the foot of the martyrs.
No, why are they acting? Why are they? Why are they?
My point is. See, my point is. My point is, GVL Narasimha Rao. GVL Narasimha Rao, on a serious debate and a serious issue like this, wait a minute, when Inamul Nabi talks about Sayyid Salahuddin, he knows that he's saying these things to provoke because he himself does not believe in what he's saying. He's actually chuckling and he's smiling. And when he's saying these things that Salahuddin is a hero, because he doesn't believe he's a hero. He knows that that guy is a coward who ran across because with his tail between his legs. Now look at him.
Everybody knows
now look at it. Look at him. Look at him. So, sir, I know, sir. Ye jo hai na, what he is doing is, I can only tell Inamul Nabi. I hope you have a conscience, sir. I hope you have a conscience, sir. I hope you have a conscience, and you truly believe you are standing for Kashmiri people and not for terrorists. Because if you are standing for Kashmiri people, every Kashmiri's life should be important for you. Tell me, Inamul Nabi. Tell me, Inamul Nabi. Let me ask you this. Now hear me out. Don't shout. Don't shout. Don't shout. Now hear me out. Hear me out.
Because of your broken
Kashmiri.
promises.
I'm talking about Kashmir. I'm talking about Kashmiri people. You want to talk about Kashmiri people? Let me ask you this question. I'm not taking anybody's name. I'm not taking anybody's name. I'm not taking anybody's name. Wait. Wait. Hear me out. Can you hear me out? You have the courage to hear me out. You have the courage to hear me out. If you have the courage, now listen. If you have the courage, now listen. If I have the courage to hear you, I have the courage to question you, and I'll continue to do it. I'm asking you something. Some man sits on a Kashmiri in uniform, Kashmiri's dead body, and pales and hurls bullets on his face to deface his faith. What should be done with that man? A Kashmiri is dragged out of a mosque and lynched and thrown 300 meters in the same area that he was born, brought up by his own people. What should be done? Did your blood not boil? Did your blood not boil? Did your blood not boil? When a young man was mutilated. My point is, sir, when a civilian comes in the line of fire in a counter-terror operation and falls to the security forces of this country in a legitimate counter-terror operation, your blood boils. But when agents of Pakistan come out and kill your own people, your blood does not boil. So what kind of Kashmiri blood runs through you? Tell me that. What kind of Kashmiri blood runs through you, Inamul Nabi? You're a fake Kashmiri. You're not a Kashmiri. You're a fake Kashmiri, or you have sold your soul. Have you sold yourself to the devil? Have you sold yourself to the enemy? Have you sold your conscience also, Inamul Nabi? Don't you have a conscience? Zamir mar gaya aapka? कहाँ है?
Where has your conscience?
अरे छोड़ो. Forget it. Forget it. You stand exposed every time you come on a debate with me, Inamul Nabi. You stand exposed every time. You stand exposed every time. Don't shout anymore. It's not worth it because you're not making sense and you're being caught out again. Now, Dr. Taslim Ahmed Rahmani, good evening. Inamul Nabi, pipe down. Pipe down. Show some respect to the other panelists now, please. You can't show respect to your own Kashmiris, at least show people to the panel, to people on the panel. RSN Singh, sir, coming to you after Dr. Rahmani. And Dr. Rahmani, why is there silence? Why is there no tweet from Umar Abdullah? Why has Umar Farooq not said anything? Why has Sandeep Dixit not said anything? Prakash Karat, Papa, Muhammad Salim. They have nothing to say when these cowards use women and children as shields. Put them in front of the bullets. They had a lot of lessons to give to the army on morals, etc., etc. What do you have to say to these people? Your own IG police says 17 civilians, including children, women and elderly persons, were taken as hostages. I have the entire quote. What do you have to say? Inamul Nabi, stop speaking. I've downed your fader. I want other panelists to speak. So let me be. I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm letting you know. Please wait.
They will answer.
Please wait.
Whatever names
Yes, Dr. Rahman.
Whatever names you have taken, they will answer for themselves that why they are silent and why they are not making any comment or coming on the social media.
What do you have to say, sir?
Why they are not condemning? That is their outlook.
No, you should condemn them.
My stake is
condemn them, sir. Take them on.
I wanted to see anyone.
Condemn them, sir. Take them on.
Anyone of this. Listen to me.
Yes,
listen
sir.
to me. Don't try to put words in my mouth.
I'm
please.
not. I'm asking you to condemn them, sir.
I wanted to see anyone of these 17 interviewed by your correspondent that what had happened with them. I have not seen any of the interview from those 17 who has been evacuated. So I have an
come on. Yeah, here comes another apologist.
No, wait.
Another apologist.
No, wait.
Who have given?
You know what, Dr. Rahmani, what you're doing? You are questioning the integrity of the serving IG of Jammu and Kashmir Police. Mr. Munir Khan, sir, if you are watching this broadcast, Dr. Taslim Ahmad Rahmani does not believe you. This man sitting here, this man here sitting here on my panel, sir.
It is about your report.
No, Mr. Munir Khan, Mr. Vaidya, to all those people who are putting their life on the line for our country, this man, sir, this person here, Dr. Taslim Ahmad Rahmani, does not believe you.
So
wait, Lalit, one second.
They are hiding those terrorists.
One second.
Those terrorists felt that they will be killed now.
Dr. Rahmani, so you do not believe IG Munir Khan. You do not believe SP Vaidya. You do not believe the Jammu and Kashmir police serving officers. You do not believe.
No, I do not believe you. I wanted you to show at least one interview from those.
I am quoting. I am believing what the IG. I am believing.
Why did you go?
I am believing what the IG of Jammu and Kashmir said.
IG police, Mr. Munir.
I am believing.
Why did you go to one of the?
I am believing what the IG is saying. I am believing what the IG is saying. You don't believe the IG?
You say that those.
Say you don't believe the IG.
I say that.
You say you don't believe the IG. No, you believe Prakash Karan. You believe Mohammad Salim. You believe Sandeep Dixit. You believe Manishankar Iyer, but you don't believe IG Munir Khan.
I did not claim.
Do you believe IG Munir Khan? Do you believe the IG of Jammu and Kashmir Police? Do you believe the IG of Jammu and Kashmir Police? RSN Singh, sir.
Can you counter my report?
Can you answer my question? Can you answer my question?
One quick point.
Yes, Lalit Ambardar.
Anand, just one quick point.
Yes, Lalit Ambardar.
May I? Yeah, listen. These Kashmir Jihad flourishes because of Kashmir Jihad apologists like Mr. Rahmani. He will not trust the serving Inspector General of Police Munir Khan, but he would like to trust these Kashmir Islamists who are on the panel here. Number one. Number two, I take strong objection when you say Kashmiris. You are talking about Kashmiri Wahhabi Sunni. Kashmiris are Kashmiri Hindus who were subjected to genocide. Kashmiris are Dogras of Jammu who are nationalist Indians. Kashmiris are Ladakhis who are nationalist Indians. Kashmiris are Shias of Kashmir.
No. Lalit Ambardar.
Rahmani sir, you are morally coordinated.
No, I am keeping Lalit Ambardar. What I'm asking him is outside of. I am asking him reason and logic. Wait, Lalit Ambardar.
Anti-national today.
No, Lalit Ambardar.
Islam is anti-national today.
Lalit Ambardar, please wait. Lalit Ambardar, please wait.
You are destroying harmony in this country.
No, Lalit Ambardar, please wait.
Come out with the pictures of those who have been.
My point is, RSN Singh, you hear Taslim Ahmad Rahmani. You hear Taslim Ahmad Rahmani.
Argument.
Did he ask the same questions of Mirwais Umar Farooq? Did he ask the same questions of Mirwais Umar Farooq? Who he claimed to come 15 minutes after a local boy was lynched in uniform on duty outside his mosque, and he claimed I had no clue. Did Taslim Ahmad Rahmani ask any questions that day?
We asked.
Today he is asking. Today is asking the IG Munir. Today is saying I don't believe the serving IG of Jammu and Kashmir Police. He says bring those civilians to me, tab main manunga.
I did not say. I say I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
Why don't you believe me? I am believing the IG. You say you don't believe me. You don't believe the IG. That's what it is. It's as plain and simple as that.
Human being.
Rahmani Sahab, have the patience to listen to me. Rahmani Sahab,
you are sympathizing today with those.
Rahmani Sahab. Rahmani Sahab. Now let me, Rahmani Sahab, now let me tell you the, one minute. Rahmani Sahab, let me tell you the fundamental difference between these terrorists who use human shield. They use this human shield maybe of, 17 people in this case or whatever it is, to protect themselves because they're scared of losing their lives. While in contrast, Major Gogoi used that one shield to protect his men and not himself, to protect democracy. That is the difference between a jihadi indoctrinated in some cupid madrasa and a man who has been professionally trained in the army. That is the difference. Now, if he saved democracy and men, I'm talking about Major Gogoi. If he saved, just 1 minute. If Major Gogoi saved men and democracy, he was correctly rewarded. He was correctly rewarded by the Indian establishment. But had those people, those 17 people would have been killed, say if our people were trigger happy, then Pakistan would have rewarded this terrorist. That is, now do you see the difference? This is the difference between a professional soldier, a soldier with human qualities, with character, and a jihadi who is brought up on that staple diet of, this sleazy jihad. This is the difference, Mr. Rahmani. And I want this message to go. Whosoever, can take this message.
Sir, Dr. Rahmani wanted to rebut, then I'll go across to GVL Narasimha Rao and Irfan Lone. Irfan Lone and Inamul Nabi, we lost you temporarily. Now you're back with us. I'll come back to you, sirs. Please wait. Please wait. Let Dr. Rahmani respond first. Yeah. Dr. Rahmani.
Yeah. Number one, I raised a question. I raised a question whether they have been made hostages or not. Number one. Number two, if they were really made hostages and has been used as a human shield, certainly it is highly condemnable. It is highly condemnable. And what do we expect from a terrorist? Do we expect from a terrorist that they will be giving some services and giving
so they are terrorists.
Have a cup of tea?
So they are terrorists. So they are terrorists. So they are terrorists. They are terrorists. They are cowards. They are terrorists. They are cowards. And yes, sir, they use them as human shields because that's what the IG of Jammu and Kashmir police says, and we believe that.
They do kill the people. That's what terrorists do. They do kill the people.
But no, they don't not only kill people, they also hide behind innocents. They use them as human shields. They are cowards.
Anand, let me remind Mr. Rahmani. Mr. Rahmani, jihadis derive spiritual ecstasy in killing and getting killed. That's why you need to be harsh on them. You need to be harsh on them. In the name of religion, they kill and get killed because they think that gives them spiritual ecstasy.
Gaurakshaks, they lynch, they kill.
Yeah.
We do not expect that our security personnel will use the terrorists.
You hear GVL Narasimha Rao, you hear Inamul Nabi, you hear Inamul Nabi.
Yes.
That's what he'll do.
They should be hanged.
Sir, every time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Inamul Nabi speaks, he exposes himself further. I knew exactly what he was going to say when he comes back into the debate, and he did exactly that. He did exactly that. That's what he'll do. They have such a skewed narrative, and they've got no other option. They have only three lines of defense, and when all of that fails, they get caught out. They get
want to join Pakistan.
They get exposed. He can keep saying Gaurakshak, he can keep saying Gaurakshak. But at least, but first you tell me.
You are selective.
Prevent cows going to Pakistan and Bangladesh.
It's okay.
1 minute.
it's not
just one intervention.
Colonel Singh, it's not worth engaging with them there क्योंकि ये कश्मीरी के नहीं हो सके, किसी के नहीं हो सकते. इनामुल नबी कश्मीरी के नहीं हो सकते, किसी के नहीं हो सकते. He is already sold his conscience, he's already sold himself. इनका ज़मीर बिक गया सर, इनको छोड़ दो. Let's not take him seriously anymore. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao, and what he has done is by saying Dorakshaks, he's made a joke of himself. He himself has admitted he's a joke. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao, go ahead.
They say that
Irfan Lone, I'll come to you, sir. Irfan Lone, I'll come to you in a bit. Irfan Lone, 1 sec, please. I don't want to do this. Please wait. Irfan Lone, please wait for your turn. Please wait for your turn, else you won't be heard, sir. Please wait for your turn, else you won't be heard. Let me tell you, I am. Please maintain some decorum, Mr. Irfan Hafiz Lone. I will come to you. I will come to you after GVL Narasimha Rao speaks.
But in Kashmir,
I will come to you after GVL Narasimha Rao speaks. Irfan Lone, please. Irfan Lone, please. I am expecting some civility and decorum at least from you. I have lost hope in Inamul Nabi. I still have hope with you. Don't let me do this, please. Please wait. Let me go across to GVL and then I'll come to you, Irfan Lone. I'll come to you, sir. I'll come to you. I'll come to you, Irfan Lone. You make your point after GVL. You make your point after GVL and they will rebut. Please. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao. Yes, GVL Narasimha Rao.
No, Anand, we have seen repeatedly how thousands of youth from Kashmir have wanted to really join the security forces. When there was recruitment for the positions in Jammu and Kashmir police or local recruitment for the army, I think there was tremendous enthusiasm and interest from the young people. So why are people like Lone? Why are they selling themselves? Why are they defying? Why are they attacking their own police force? Why have not really why have they not shown any even sympathy towards J&K police who have been killed very gruesomely? And why are they rallying behind terrorists? And one of the 2 terrorists killed actually is a Pakistani. So does Lone consider himself to be a Kashmiri or is he a Pakistani?
Okay.
Why are they
Let Irfan Lone answer this.
Not showing sympathy
Irfan Lone.
For their own police.
Irfan Lone, specific statement. Irfan Lone, there are specific questions to you. Will you answer them? There are specific questions to you made by GVL Narasimha Rao. Will you answer them? Will you engage in a debate? Then I'll leave the floor to the 2 of you to do rebut each other. And let's do it. He has asked you specific questions. He said, GVL Narasimha Rao is asking you. There was such a humongous turnout, overwhelming turnout for the army and the services examinations and the entrance and the job opportunities with the forces, even the para. Why are you backing terrorists, especially when one of them was a Pakistani? Are you batting for Pakistan or are you batting for India and Kashmir? That's the question directly that GVL Narasimha Rao is asking you, Irfan Lone. Answer that.
See, please don't connect Kashmir problem with elections or employment. That's a matter of earning. You have to recognize the fact that Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru took Kashmir to United Nations and Amit Shah ji recently, BJP president said that Kashmir is a problem created by Pandit youth.
Are you forget about that?
Shimla also recognized it's a political problem.
You forget about it.
Recognize
you know, Lalit Ambardar, Brigadier Malingam, as I bring you back into the debate, please, Irfan Lone, please pause. Irfan Lone, please pause. You know what happens, sir? Every time, Lalit, 1 second. Please. Lalit, please. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Every time we expect Irfan Hafiz Lone, Inamul Nabi to make some sense and bring some rationality to the debate to try and present their side and their argument, they make irrational arguments. Irfan Lone today, convenient with the facts. He highlights what is selective to him. Did he come out and speak? Say that the GST Council meeting, the first round happened in Srinagar? Did he come out and say that? No. Did he come out and say that in Badgam, 40 CRPF Jawans, let me read it, 40 CRPF personnel, 20 policemen were injured on 28th. Did he come out and condemn this? Are these people not human beings? Their injuries are not valid? Did he come out and say that those people who despite requests and despite orders go ahead and intervene in a counter-terror operation are putting their lives at risk. Did he say that? No, he didn't. He will not. These people are convenient with the facts and deliberately so. That's what happens. RSN Singh and Brigadier Malingam. Come in. Come back in, sir.
I just have
Yeah, just 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds.
Yes, RSN Singh, and after that, Brigadier Malingam. Brigadier Sahab, he wants us 10 seconds, so allow him that, sir, and then I'll come to you, sir.
Yeah, yes. Mr. Lone. Mr. Lone, if you think that it is not about money, it is not about jobs, it is not about development, then what I suggest is that you go to Lahore, where there's the Nishan-e-Pakistan, and you go on. I'm sure you will have no problem in going there. You will find all Mungfali walas and Khomchas walas from the POK. And they will, bear their heart out and tell you how the army, the Pakistan army displays them. So, I mean, you need to reflect a little bit on that, the story that side. Firstly, there are no Kashmiris left. And आप जाइए ना वहाँ पे निशाने पाकिस्तान ये लाहौर में जो है वहाँ जाके आप मूंगफली वालों से बात करो सारे के सारे पीओके के हैं आप भी जाके मूंगफली बेचोगे और ये नबी भी आपका मूंगफली बेचेगा as it is not capable of anything else.
Right.
He will also sell
मूंगफली. You made a point. I have limited time. Brigadier Malingam.
Punjabis of Pakistan.
Well said, Colonel Saab. Well said, Colonel Saab. But ये बात इनके पल्ले नहीं पड़ेगी जब तक ये भुगतेंगे नहीं. ये बात इनके पल्ले नहीं पड़ेगी जब तक ये भुगतेंगे नहीं. हम समझा के थक गए. But that's the problem. Brigadier Malingam and Lalit Ambardar. Limited time. Brigadier Malingam.
I just have a question. Have you gone, Mr. Lone, please tell me, have you gone to the villages in the valley and spoken to the people in the villages as to what difficulties and what problems they are facing when these militants come there and they are directed to certain houses by the Jamaati Islami workers to come and spend the evening and the night? Are you aware of that? Have you spoken to the villages? And secondly, I want you to clearly define and say, do you accept these militants taking these people as hostages? Are you agreeing with that? Are you in conformity with that?
Brigadier
Just
Saab,
answer these two questions.
Saab, problem is, sir, they will not answer this question because they are in denial. They are in denial. They are in denial of the facts.
That is why you have this scenes of brutality coming out from Valley because of these people.
Right.
And they don't die themselves. Their children are not there in the streets. It's the poor man's son who is on the streets.
See, Lalit Ambardar, I continue to have some hope with the likes of Irfan Hafiz Loan, but Inamul Nabi tonight looks like a lost cause. I hope there is some redemption and there is some ray of hope somewhere where we can one day hope that Inamul Nabi will actually come back and debate on a rational level and will he actually talk for Kashmir and Kashmiris and not for the paid masters or the paid overlords, the paymasters from the other side. That's my humble request to Inamul Nabi. As far as Dr. Taslim Ahmad Rahmani, he has echoed the sentiment which we expected all the peaceniks and the apologists to do, but not Dr. Rahmani himself. He condemned the act, but first he questioned the integrity of the statement made by the IG of Jammu and Kashmir Police, and that was very disappointing, Rahmani sahab. That should not have happened, sir. I did not expect that it would come from you. I thought it would be an outright condemnation of the behavior of these terrorists who claim to be fighting for a cause. But it looks like they are just a bunch of cowards, a bunch of no-gooders who cannot do anything good for themselves, who have picked up the gun and then they realize, oh, what a folly, because we don't even have the courage to wield a gun and engage with those people who we claim to be fighting. That's what it is. And those who back these bunch of cowards, you know what we'll call them. Thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour.